one of my first computer repairs. I've had this computer 15, 16 years. I went to use it, it's still working. I call it a cow, it's really a gateway. And what I found out is, if you notice carefully, I went to turn it on and the on-off switch was always a little bit kind of funky. So what's happening is the on-off switch is broken and it's crushed in there, so the computer goes on and off and on and off, so I'm having intermittent problems with it. And I took it out here. I thought I'd start a video. This is the old school. I'm going to keep this 3.5 inch floppy drive. Old school, but you never know. This might come in handy. I also have another read and write. I also have a hard drive, an old school hard drive. So I'm going to experiment with this. And I've also noticed that there was some dirt accumulating on this fan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these set screws off here. And again, know enough to be dangerous. Put this over here. A flashlight handy just in case. So let's take a look at this baby. Pretty good there. I'm not sure if this comes out, but got a little tool pouch here. It's like a 1/4 inch drive to take this off. Now again, one of the first things that I do is make sure you don't misplace the screws. It may sound like a stupid mistake, and it sort of is, but when you're working on something, you got a lot on your mind. So the little simple things like making a mental note says, hey, be careful where you put the screws so you don't misplace them. So I make a mental note that I'm putting the screws off to the side here so they're in good shape. I know where they're at. So then I'm going to take a screwdriver here. It's a good old flathead screwdriver. Taking off the sides. Look like we're getting somewhere here. That's a little boring. I'm kind of disappointed with that. A little boring. But, okay, I'm alright with it. The other side is really, really exciting. It's kind of the same type of deal as my other unit, but if you notice, we've got some dust in here. We've got the motherboard. A little bit, I don't know how well this is coming through, but it's looking like there's quite a bit of dust. Here's a hard drive. Look at this baby. Pretty good shape. Then I got some other things. Now this is like the cooler. So how do I get this front panel off? Looks like it's just forced down there. Looks like it's just forced. Interesting. Okay, so the first step is to try to get this front cover off. So what I'm going to do, it looks like I have some more screws right here I can take off. show you how to take these off. It's a 1/4-inch nut drive, similar to a heating and air conditioning unit. I really appreciate that. So this piece looks like it'll come right off. Yeah! How about that? Again, I put the covers by the screws. Everything is right there, out of the way. It's not going to fall on the floor. Now again, we've got the cover top off. I don't really see anything here. Looks like it's just forced in. Oh, I don't like that sound. So again, what I'm going to try to do is get the front cover off. A little tight, but I do believe it just pops out. I don't see any screws. Now, whenever you work on an appliance or a piece of equipment, you gotta be very careful. This plastic is very sharp. You can get a nasty cut on this if you're not careful. And also, gotta be careful for any electrical shock. These are fairly low voltage, but whenever you have a power cord like this, if you plug this in, 120 volts can kill you. So there's always a potential of shock. Whenever you handle electricity, I handle it as though it were live. And if you do any building on your own, doing so at your own risk, take care. But what we're doing is trying to get this plate off. I don't see any screws here, unless there's something right here. So it looks like comes down. I'm going to try this. Looks like the bottoms. Oh, hey, I think it's coming off. Oh yeah, liking that. Ooh, nasty. Look at all that nasty stuff in there. Nasty. Oh, there's my switch. Yes, this is it. Cool. Well, it's nasty, but looks like we have a couple of things going on here. Well, this isn't good. That isn't good. There. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, so here's our switch, it looks like. Huh. So this is what was broken. This little thing. Oh! I may have just fixed it. Huh. Oh no, that's not cool. So you can see that. Problem is, it's, I don't know if it's broken. Well, obviously there's like a little lever. You push that in, and that's all you need to do. Huh. Interesting. Well, that seems pretty interesting. I think I'm going to vacuum this out, take another look at it. Not too bad. But what I want to do is, I'm wondering, now this fan connects to the top of the CPU. And it's loose. Interesting. Oh, look at that. Cool. Check this out. The fan, man. I love fans. I'm a big fan of fans. Well, okay. I don't feel like taking that off just yet. Now these are the different wires. Yeah, this come right out. This is a very simple connection. I think this is called a Molex plug. And this is the one and only fan. It's in pretty good shape. Seems like it's working. Set that over there. So what I'm noticing is there's quite a bit of dust in the motherboard. And what it does is it blows air through here. I don't have any thermoconductive paste, so I'm not going to take this radiator off. But I have quite a bit of dust in here, and I'm going to try to clean some of it out. The power supply. Interesting. What's this go to? So you got 3 sticks of memory. There's 4 actually. No, 3. 3 sticks of memory. Kind of interesting to see what kind of speed it goes at. Okay. Interesting. Alrighty. I got a little brush here. Clean it up a little bit. Alrighty. Yeah, quite a bit of dust in there. I don't know if you can see that. A few interesting little things in here. The motherboard, this is 20 years old, I think. I know I paid $35 for this. This guy took my computer, and his name was Greg. I'm trying to, and he charged me. He said he couldn't fix it, but he said he'd just give me this for $35. This thing's worked great. It's actually still working. It's just a little. The switch, I don't know if it needs to be fixed, but I could probably just, there's some little hunks of dust back here. Interesting. Oh, it's smelling dusty. And I'm not going to check the BIOS on this one. I'm just going to hook it up. Not mess with the battery. So, right now I'm going to go get the power and a monitor. Try to get this baby working. Be right back. check. Old school, baby. Old school is a good school. So again, what I'm going to do here, I'm trying to get this baby going. And the way I'm going to go about that, I'm going to leave this here. See what I can do. I'm going to put this big honking thing. I love this monitor. I don't know whether my house is haunted or what, but if I use this monitor and I walk by it, I hear a ping. Just by itself, it just makes some weird noises there every once in a while. So I am, again, this is, I don't know how well that'll turn out, but this is kind of a fancier, not fancier, I'm going to say it's an older type of plug. Many of the monitors plug at a USB. Well, this one is a little different. Again, I think it's the old school. See, I think I'm going to put the monitor there, though. It's going to be a little better. Get my stuff together here. Ugh. Now theoretically, I could take these hard drives and plug them in. They should be the same as, even though they're 20 years old, they should be the same type of technology. Should be able to understand it. Theoretically, I think we should be able to put a hard drive in there. Stand by, folks. Sorry I put my back to you, but this is how this is real world. I'd like to say this is edited, but I just put it together and show you all the flaws, all the mistakes. I did try to prep a little bit. I rounded up my tools. Took me a few minutes to find them, but should be good to go. So again, what I'm doing here is I'm going to plug the power in. And wait a second, I'm going to put this fan on first. Huh, look at that. Which way do it go? That's what I believe. Nothing held this thing in either. Bizarre. But again, it's kind of a simple little unit. It's a fan. The fan plug. Blades are a little dirty, but again, I'll just clean these out a little bit. Again, cleaning this out a little bit, not too bad. This wasn't the problem, but it probably doesn't hurt to clean this. Heat is a real big problem, obviously, with computers, so if you have a lot of dirt in there, that might be one of the reasons it's not working well. It's just not getting enough air. These things lock up, when they're hot. That's a nice smelling dust. Just a good dust smell. Just like perfect, perfect dust. Never smelled better dust in my life. It's a nice, dusty smell. Like a smell of dust. Well, I got two choices with this. I don't know where this goes to. Where it came from or where is it going. Put that like that. I do have some memory sticks in here. I have 3, which is interesting. Oh, I don't have 4 or 2. Well, that's interesting. Again, this is 20-year-old technology. This, I believe, just simply slides right in there. Show all you viewers at home what I'm doing with this. Woo! I was getting ready to vacuum anyway. So I'll put this bad boy on here. Take this plug here. Notice the yellow wire, and the red is on that side, the red's on the left. This red's on the left, yellow on the right, yellow on the right, obviously. I always do that just to make sure. Push that in as hard as you can. That's good. That's not going anywhere. That's good. That's good. Now, I don't like that, but I do like this better. No, that ain't gonna fly. This is gonna fly like this. This is good. This is how it goes on, folks. Look at that. Doesn't get any better than that. That's some high tech. Uh-oh. Not clipping in very nice. Okay. Now, I am just for fun, I'm going to power this baby up. See what happens. Take this little guy here. Looks like there's 2 different possibilities. In its day, this was a good computer. Kind of high tech. But nowadays, it's a little different. It does have USB ports, which is interesting. So it can't be that old, but oh. So I'm putting this in here. It's a little loose, but oh well. What the heck? Okay, it's either going to go this way or this way. Oh, no wonder we got a little video card here. So it'll fit right in there. There she is. Well, I'll be doggone. Learn something new every day. So this looks like it has kind of a nice video card in it. Plus it's got another card down here. Looks like it's some kind of a fancy audio card. Okay, so now let's put this around here. Plugging her all in. Oh, she kicked on. She wants to go, baby. It's eager to work. The plug wasn't plugged in all the way in the back. Fixed that. Oh yeah, this is high tech, folks. It doesn't get any better. Is it working? Okay, she's gonna work now. I can tell. This is a little interesting type of mouse. Oh yeah, we're on inverter power. It's working, yeah. It's a little different type of mouse. If you notice the plug, it's not a USB. It's kind of a complicated one. Goes in the back here. So it's, oh, we got, no, we don't have a mouse. Wait a minute. Negative on the mouse. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, she's not working. We're gone. Let me get this. Huh. Too bad. It used to work. I wasn't having a problem with this thing. Alright, just for giggles here, I'm going to see if this one works. Okay, I'm going to recycle it. See how I try the switch. This is our little switch. Oh! So we're done. Having a problem with it going off. Oh, Windows is shutting down. Alright. Now maybe it'll find the mouse. Not real happy with the drivers. Maybe you should. A lot of times with a computer, you turn it on and off and it will recognize your devices. Okay, so when she should go on. There she goes. Let's see how long it takes. Gateway. Tab. Into the BIOS. Windows XP. Now again, I'm having a little problem getting the drivers, the mouse to work. So I'm kind of wondering probably could put a USB mouse. I'm going to test this one more time. Yeah, the mouse is working! Yes! Alright, so now, alrighty then. Let's see the door. Oh, now it's not working. Bum me out. Hold on to your lug nuts. That doesn't work either. I don't get that. Huh, okay, it worked before. Let's try it again. Shutting down. Turn it back on. There, it's working much better. Be right back. This stuff, folks, this is called DeoxIT D5. This stuff is great. It cleans contacts, it'll get you out of a jam. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to see if this works. Oh no, our mouse is working. Alright, so it's a little weird. But what I'm going to do is spray some of this contact cleaner right into the contacts like this. Just a little bit. Doesn't need a lot. I don't think it's flammable. No, it's not working again. So, here's the mouse. What I'm going to do is spray a little in there. And that's it. A little bit on the clip. Some good stuff. I'm going to plug it right in here. This one is the mouse. So there's a keyboard. So what I'm doing is plugging those cords into the back. And this is not working. So I'm going to hit start it and stop it. So it's logging off. And what I'm going to do with this cleaning fluid or contact collector cleaner is I'm just going to try to get a little bit into this switch. Again, I'm pretty sure it's non-flammable. It's a little rag there. But let's see here. Okay. Okay, so right now It's a little making a little mess. This stuff dries up quick too. So let's see what's going on here. I'm kind of a little frustrated, but let's see if it works. Hope it doesn't catch on fire. Oh yeah, that's working good. Now it might be kind of crazy, but I could put a solid state hard drive into this thing. I don't know if it would work though. It's so old. It's a Windows XP. I'm not sure how old that is, but the license for Windows is a 1989. It's 21 years old. Oh, now we're having some, what is that? Are you going to work now or what? Now the mouse is working. Loading. I have a feeling this spray may have helped. I was having a problem with my printer. It wouldn't work. I blasted the heck out of the insides of this, hooked the plugs in, and the printer started working. So, yeah, definitely made a difference. Let's see if you're... And this is in the day when the internet wasn't all that popular. Windows works. Okay. That doesn't work. Oh, that's working too. Cool. Now X that out. Save the changes, no. So that pretty much is working. I'll put it back together and see if I can't use it a little bit. Forgot why I was opening it up, but I'm going to test the keyboard real quick too. Here. Our 15th year, I would say here. Oh, there's something wrong there. That looks a little weird. But hey, see, that's the problem. You cannot update the cancel button. The older models have cancel. This is a real problem with an older computer. I think this is so old that it isn't a problem. But what the computers will do is they'll say, oh, your Windows needs to be updated. You have to update it. They don't give you a cancel. This is continue. This is cancel. I'm going to cancel this out. If you were to press continue, then you would have to update the operating system, and then it would say, no, you can't upgrade it. So this computer, being as old as it is, in a way, it's a little. I can still use it. I have another computer. It's a it's a 2013. It was a Windows XP. Or maybe I know something different. I mean, this is what. But it was. It wouldn't work. It would say, "Oh, you have to update your operating system," and then they're not making anymore. So you basically can't. You have to throw it out. I spent money trying to get it working. I took it over to both the Micro Center and to the computer store, Office Max. They fiddled around with it. They tried their best. And then I changed the time on the computer, and I noticed the guy, the way he got it to work was he changed the time back. I plugged it and I set the time. It locked up on me. It said, "Oh, you have to update the operating system." Couldn't do it. I called Dell, and this guy on the phone said it's reached an end of life situation. They're no longer making operating systems, so you basically have to throw the computer out. It's worthless. So, again, let me finish this up and see what I can do. I'm going to turn the unit off and try my new switch. Hopefully this will work perfectly. Do you want to save the changes? No. Look at that, it's working perfect. I think it's the DeoxIT 5. The DeoxIT D5 got into the contacts of the switch. Got into this mouse. I think I got this baby working a little better. Take this off for now. Old school's a good school, in my opinion. I have a bias. Taking off the plugs here. Gonna upload this to video. To Facebook, a couple hours, about 9 o'clock. Give you folks something to look at, maybe learn something. Who knows? Here's the mouse. Make sure it doesn't run off. Hey, it looks like mouse droppings. No. I'm not, I wonder. I'm not sure I even need to put the cover on. I like the raw look anyways. But I might have to put the cover on. The other one. So this should be cleaned out a little bit. Alright. Huh. Could take this out and wash it up real nice, but I'm not going to. I don't know if the switch thing works. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's broken, that's what the problem is. That's just not good. Well, this thing is I don't know what it is. It doesn't seem like it's broken, but something's wrong with it. Huh. Take this little fine screwdriver here. See if I can't bust that little plastic off. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. This is going to be, since this is my computer, oh, that broke. Oh. take these extra parts and throw them right in the garbage. Problem solved. Oh, I didn't like that sound. Just take a little sponge here, SpongeBob SquarePants. Not really. Taking this off. It's a cow. I call them cows. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have to somehow, I don't know what I'm going to do, but right now I'm just going to put this piece in. Like that. Then I'm going to just give it a little whack. There it is. That's some good work. That's some good work. Wipe its face off a little. There it is. Oh, it's happy when you wipe it down. Put that on there. Like this. Set it off to the side. Put that in there. Oh, that fits nice. That fits nice. Oh, yeah. Boing. Oh. Oh, she's coming up on me. Did I put this? I remember, I must have taken this off. This cover should pop in. I'm pretty sure I took this off prior to removing that. There it is. Okay, I think I know. These, oh look! Look at these little hooks. These little openings here. That's how that works. So like this. Oh yeah. And give it a. Oh, sorry. That's nice. Not really. Oh, I like that. That's weird. That's not working too good. Right. liking that. Get back to our 1/4" screws. Very similar. Living the dream, folks. A couple of 1/4" screws. Doesn't get any better than this, folks. 20-year-old computer, bringing her back online. Oh, that wasn't a good sound. Lost my fan. I lost my one and only fan. Oh. But I can get new ones. So again, this looks pretty good. It's what they call cable resource management. Should maybe tie this off a little bit, see if I have a tie wrap. Kind of wondering what this brown wire goes to. I'm sure nothing wasn't connected to anything when I opened it, but oh well. This is like a nice audio. It's got a piezoelectric deal on it. Sure, this just gets forced in there. I don't know. Pretty good. Yeah, like that. Baby's down in there, real nice. Similar power supplies. Things haven't changed much. Different voltages, power supply. Check that out. Looks in pretty good shape. Oh, that worked. That went right in. These babies here, these thumb nuts are nice. And again, I'm putting together a YouTube channel. If you have a chance and could put a like in or subscribe to my channel, I'd really appreciate it. We're just getting started, just like everything. Have to start somewhere. My goal is to upload a video every couple of days, maybe one a day is my goal. I hope to get to a point where I'm developing a backlog of a lot of videos, repairing things, building things, crazy things, whatever it takes, making a pot of coffee or some cookies, anything that could be of interest. You never know what could happen. I'm going to button this up and see what else I could do. This is the other cover. A little dusty there, but not the beginning of the world nor the end. These screws here point in. Quarter-inch screws. Some say you should use a magnetic tip, but what I do is I take the screw and I put it in the 1/4" nut drive, and you just hold it like that. Doesn't have to be real tight, just a little bit. Put the tools where it goes. The bottom. Around. Again, these were a little bit screwed up before, so maybe that just need to be reset. But from now on, folks, I'm going to take care of this. Right now, I'm getting ready to end the video. I'd like to say thanks for tuning in. If you give me a thumbs up if you like the move, like the build or the repair. If you don't like it, don't put a thumbs down. I don't really want that, but I get over it if you do. So, again, subscribe. Thanks again. Bye.